Hello everybody, this is Lauren of Planmoshplan. Welcome back to another double plan with me. This week I am again doing today I am again doing two memory plan with me spreads. These are both Christmas ones. The first one that you're seeing right now is a kit from last year from Paper Blush Bar, and I love it. I love how it turned out. I remember when I got the kit last year, I wanted to use it so badly, but I had already used all my Christmas kits, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll use it in January, but it felt so Christmassy that I was happy to be able to pull it into this year. And I felt like too this year, so many of like the Christmas, I didn't go crazy ordering Christmas kits this year in the way I have in years past. I think I only ordered the exact amount that I needed, but so many of them were, or maybe one more. Anyways, so many of them were delayed in the mail, as well as my Christmas stickers too this year, and through no fault of the shops that I ordered from. I ordered a lot of Christmas stickers like in end of November, and what with it, Black Friday and the delays we're seeing because of the pressure on the mail system that's unique to this year, but especially too around the season. In addition to all that, I don't blame the shops literally at all, but I still am waiting on Christmas stickers, I think, even though it's past Christmas at this point. So definitely take some personal responsibility there, as not shopping super responsibly as a consumer, but also just everything from like the shop's perspective and the mail perspective. Anyways, okay, enough about that. The point of the story was I was really glad to have this kit from last year to be able to carry over to use this year too. And then the other kit I'll talk more about is from the Pretty Pink Co. So, and while I'm talking about this, I do have a coupon code for both the shops for the kits that I'm using. But for Paper Blush Bar, my code is Lauren10. So, let's see, as I'm doing the voiceover for this, I filmed these a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, a week ago, maybe like, I don't know. Anyways, over a week ago, I think. But I'm putting them up kind of back to back because I have some time finally to upload. I'm doing this double plan with me again just because I got some good feedback from it, from the one I posted this morning. And I don't want to, again, bombard people's like feeds with planner spreads and fall spreads and stuff. Christmas spreads and fall spreads since that stuff is past. But hopefully if you're here, that means you enjoy watching Plan With Me's no matter what. But I did take some of the feedback from some of the comments I saw today on the other double plan with me that I posted that said that they liked what I was doing with the double plan with me's, but it was too fast. So I did slow it down. And this is my normal speed that I normally do. So hopefully that's better for you to watch. It definitely is easier to edit when everything's fast. I'll say that, but that's okay. I didn't have a hard time editing. Okay, so on to the daily plans here. Again, not too much crazy stuff happening this week with everything, with what was just having to shelter in place kind of a lot, and I don't know, just work being super busy. But the Monday was my dad's birthday. I had a lot of birthdays this week. So Monday was my dad's birthday. I layered some, since this was an old kit from Paper Blush Bar, it didn't have a lot of current boxes or boxes that I like to use now. I think her new kits have some quarter, third boxes and stuff like that. But the old ones, a lot of the stuff was rounded and stuff that I just don't prefer to use. So I just cut up some washi and layered some of my newest addiction boxes to mark my dad's birthday. And then I marked picking up a gift, had a couple meetings, all that. I used a lot of Bloom Paper Studio lace stickers in this spread. I also did that a lot in the last spread that I posted, the Paper Blush Bar spread that I posted the day before this. But I don't think I mentioned that. I really love the lace stickers. I think they're really pretty, and I think that the Bloom Paper Studio lace stickers go really well with Paper Blush Bar style in general. So had fun kind of alternating some of the lace stickers every day with that. Here I'm marking that we went over and had dinner with my parents for my dad's birthday. It was nothing special. Not that it was nothing special. It wasn't anything crazy. We did a bigger family dinner over the weekend. I'll talk more about that. But I just marked my dad's birthday dinner with some Sweet Bella XOXO stickers or a sticker, like a fancy box. And then the balloons are some of my favorites. They're from White Deer Stationery. The little hearts I put inside them are from Simply Watercolor Co. The bow is from Harriet Wright Designs. That little holly berry is from the Pretty Pink Co. And then I'm layering this kit. The one thing I'd say that I don't love about paper blush bar kits is at least the old ones didn't come with deco. I don't know if her reformat has any deco, but that's a little tricky for me. So I did pull on some jellyfish stickers, like floral, well, they're like kind of more like eucalyptus leaves, pulled those into the spread. So that was good. And then, or that's helpful. I got that idea from Allie of Allie Joan Plans. And then I also marked going to my laser appointment this day. I've been talking a lot about laser, which means I've been getting a lot of questions about laser. I'm definitely not an expert. I've only done it twice, but again, it's working for me really well in some areas, and others it's not, and I don't find it painful at all. But I think I'm a bit of an anomaly because I literally, in this appointment, I had the nurse, at the place that I go to, they say they'll turn up the laser and they'll ask you if you can feel it, and then once it you can feel it and it's a little bit uncomfortable but not painful, that's where they'll stop turning it up because it's not supposed to be painful, I guess. But for me, I literally can't feel it. It's not even that it's not painful, it's that I can't feel it at all. And the nurse was like, oh, well, sometimes that happens where if you have a really high pain tolerance, especially if you used to wax or something, then it won't be painful for you. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's not that it's not pain, that I have a high pain tolerance and I can just take the pain. It's that I literally don't feel anything. So that's my experience. I don't know if you've had a different experience, but I know I've gotten a lot of questions about that since I've started doing it and posting it in my planner. Okay, Tuesday wasn't too much to talk about. I don't think. Most of the stickers I used were from White Deer Stationery, the icons, and then a lot of decorative Christmas stickers were from the Pretty Pink Co. Like I said, I ordered Christmas sticker kits and Christmas stickers from a bunch of different shops, and I didn't get a lot of them in time to actually use them for my Christmas plan with me. So I was a little bit discouraged, and I was having kind of a block, I think, planning because of that, just because I didn't have, I don't know, because I didn't have them, I think it was I wasn't feeling particularly inspired. So but I was happy to have the Pretty Pink Co ones, and even though I wasn't super inspired going into this kit with Christmas stickers and ideas and stuff, I think it ended up turning out really nicely and I really liked it. Okay, doing something kind of interesting here. I marked that I think we started the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, we started the Queen's Gambit on this day from a lot of recommendations from friends and family. It's on Netflix if you haven't watched it. It's really good. I would recommend it for literally anybody. I think anybody would enjoy it, genuinely. It's very interesting. And we sailed right through it. I think we finished it in a week, but I marked it with a scallop from Bloom Paper Studio, and then I took that lace sticker from Bloom Paper Studio as well, put that over top, and some of the stickers that I haven't gotten in the mail yet that I ordered for Black Friday were ornaments. I ordered them from a couple different shops, and I didn't have them, but I have had these Sadie stickers, hanging bows, for forever, and I don't use them that often, so I thought I'd kind of hang them there, almost ornament inspired, so I did that and thought that was cute. I also cut out a flag that had a lot of floral deco and kind of tried to make my own. It wasn't great. I think when I cut out floral deco, it has to have at least, if you're thinking of it in terms of sides, if it has 4 sides, at least 2 of the sides need to be not squared off, if that makes sense, in my taste, for me to make it work with my style of planning. But anyways, I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay, on to Thursday. Nothing too interesting here. I just marked getting up early. I had a bunch of meetings this day. It was a really busy meeting day, and I think I said this in my last plan with me that I had been locked out of my email on my computer for work for it took almost a week. I think it happened last Thursday night, and I was on the phone with the help desk multiple days a week this week. This day I was on the phone with help desk until 7:00 at night again, and I think that they finally solved it for me at 7:00 at night on Thursday, which is exciting. Steven was making tacos, so I marked a taco night, and we also watched the Queen's Gambit again. Or I don't know, am I saying that right? I think it might be Gamut. Queen's Gambit sounds right, but it's spelled Gambit. Is it Gamut? I don't know. I think it's Gamut. Anyways, I marked that with a Simply Watercolor Co sticker, and then this little lights sticker from a holiday sheet that I have. It's old from Paper Blush Bar, but I thought that was really cute. Okay, on Friday I marked that it was a rainy day. I just used some stickers. Some of the stickers I used pulled in this week, like that coffee cup on Thursday, and those mittens I think from Friday are from a Crafts by Towie sampler she did for Black Friday, so or a freebie, so that's where I pulled those from. And then I marked there was Sweet Quiet Designs and Cricut Paper Co. launched a planner on this Friday morning that looked like it had a really, really, really good layout. So I marked that because I was really excited to pick that up. I have a ton of planners that are coming my way still. I still don't know. It's New Year's Eve and I still don't know what I'm doing for my 2021 planner. So anyways, I marked that, and then I marked the cleaners, and right here I'm marking the Peloton, that I took a Peloton class this day. I'm trying not to go too crazy with it and outdo it, just do it a few times a week still since I'm getting used to it, but marked it there. The Peloton stickers, I didn't know at the time when I bought the Peloton, those bike stickers, those are from Harriet Wright Designs. I did not know that we were going to be getting that Steven was getting me a Peloton, so that was some ESP foresight I had or something. I don't know. It was very it was wishful thinking that ended up coming true. I also marked that we got sauce takeout this night. That's a barbecue place. I was really good and I got a salad, but Steven got barbecue and I had a couple bites of his and it was very delicious. And I think we probably just kept watching the Queen's Gambit that night. I swear we really did rip through it. Okay, on to Saturday. Saturday is one of my best friends and my sister's birthday, so I marked that here. Again, I just did a lot of cutting up washi from the kit and layering those My Newest Addiction boxes over top, and then same thing with the balloons. I kind of marked all the birthday stuff that way for the whole week. And then I also marked filming a plan with me. I used that little cute half Christmas tree. That's from the Pretty Pink Co. And the page flags are from Paper Blush Bar. And then what I'm about to mark at the bottom here, I've mentioned that Steven and his dad have been making beer. So the beer was finally ready this day to taste. So we kind of made an event out of it, and we went over there and we did a little taste test. We FaceTimed my brother-in-law and his wife, my sister-in-law, to taste it with them. They had sent some down in the mail for him too, for them too. So that was fun. I love this circle. I've been seeing these circles from Bloom Paper Studio in people's planner, and I felt oh my gosh, that's so aggressive. But I really had fun using it here, layering it with some Jellyfish Stickers deco, and that the beer is from Crafts by Towie. And then I also marked that we picked up Slice House, which is, if you're familiar with San Francisco, you probably have heard of Tony's Pizza from North Beach. If you're not familiar with San Francisco, North Beach is a neighborhood in San Francisco that has, I think, the best food. I think it's the best food neighborhood in San Francisco. It's really interesting because it's there's a lot of bars, and then there's a ton of old school Italian food. It's known for their Italian food, but I've also had incredible Spanish food and Japanese food. There's just a lot of good food in North Beach. And then like sprinkled in between all these old school Italian places are like a ton of like strip clubs. I don't know. It's like known for like old school Italian food, good food, and strip clubs all at the same time. So I don't know. If you've been to North Beach, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you're like, that sounds very strange. But anyways, the guy who owns one of the most famous pizza places in North Beach has a second one close to us. So we picked that up, and that was delicious. Okay, Sunday was pretty lazy. Oh my God, is this true? Hold on, I'm looking at my planner. Yeah, it is true. Sorry, I was just like going through and looking through everything that I did on Sunday. I haven't marked it yet, but at the bottom, I'm going to mark that we finished the Queen's Gambit this day. So we literally started the series on Wednesday and we finished it on Sunday. I think it's only 6 or 7 episodes, but still, that's kind of crazy. That was we were very committed. I'm marking here my sister came home. I didn't show it because I ultimately end up pulling a lot of this up because it was just way too much. It was too busy. Sometimes like there is an art, I think, to layering stickers. And sometimes if you get lazy and you just like pile a bunch of stickers on top of each other without much thought to it, like that's what can happen. It can turn out looking like that, just a hot mess. So I didn't like it. I felt like it was way too much. So I ended up pulling it up. And yeah, anyway, so since my sister got home this day, we did a little birthday dinner for her and my dad this evening. Again, it's just my immediate family and my aunt and uncle. That's our little bubble. That's pretty much the only people I see, plus Steven's family. But that was it. Normally it'd be a much bigger celebration, but oh well. Still really fun. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. Since I have normally I'd like start wrapping it up or whatever here, but since I have a whole another video, I am going to go continue answering some questions from when I asked for them in early July on my planner Instagram. So Luli K. Moraz, who asked me a question, she asked 2 questions. I answered one of them in the last video, and she told me that I was saying her name right. So hello, Luli. She said, will you be updating us on your EC replacement planner? I feel like I kind of touched on this. And again, it's funny because she asked me this in July. And as I'm doing this voiceover, again, it's New Year's Eve, and I still don't know what I'm going to do for 2021. I am so lost and confused. And I feel like I did that classic thing, if in psychology, for anybody who's ever taken like a Psych 101 class, something you learn is that the less options that you have available to you, the more content you'll be with whatever decision you make, is like a general rule of thumb. I feel like I did the exact opposite. I have so many options that I bought, and I still don't know what I'm going to do. So we shall see. But yes, as soon as I know, I will let you know. However, I think she asked me that in July, hoping for an answer in July. Okay, real quick, I'm showing you, because we're moving into the next week. This is the Pretty Pink Co. A kit from her. I always like to do like some traditional colored spreads, and I also really love pink pastel spreads. I mean, always, but during Christmas time too. So I got this from the Pretty Pink Co. I had been thinking originally that I was going to, I lost some footage from the beginning. I apologize. I literally just laid down the bottom washi and the headers on the first half of the week. That was it. That was all that I lost. But anyways, I wanted to do something kind of like last year. I did these Hello Petite paper spreads for Christmas with a bunch of paper shire deco, and they weren't super foiled, but they turned out so cute, and I loved it so much. And I think it was kind of different than my regular style, but I was so like committed to trying this new style that it turned out really well. And this year I wanted to do something similar with this spread, but I feel like I didn't commit as much as I did last year with the Hello Petite paper. And also I felt like maybe Hello Petite paper and paper shire style like mesh a little bit better than the Pretty Pink Co style, and the Hello Petite paper and the paper shire and then all the other foiled stickers that I pulled in. So I like this spread. I'm not obsessed with it. Again, I think I was feeling a little uninspired since so many of the like things that I originally had conceived, like thought about for this spread, I didn't have the stickers yet. I don't know if you're the same way, but I've talked about this before a little bit, but when I plan, like when I get a kit, before I buy it, when I get in the mail, I have an idea of how I want to use it. And like, have thoughts about how I want to use it. And then even as I'm pulling stuff out, like the best spreads that I make are ones where I kind of have a idea of the types of stickers that I want to use, whether they're a lot of foiled stickers or a lot of cartoon stickers or a lot of doodled stickers, or like, for instance, in the last spread that I did with Paper Blush Bar that you just watched, there was a lot of those like lacy stickers from Bloom Paper Studio that I feel like meshed really well. I don't know, whatever it is, my best spreads, in my opinion, it's because I have an idea going into it, and this one I was just so like, was trying to do too many things, I think. So anyways, it still turned out really cute. It just wasn't what I was originally thinking. As for the sidebar, I did some interesting stuff. I just pulled in a bunch of different stickers. I split up that floral piece, which I like doing. I used some Simply Gilded washi. Originally I tried to do the blue, but it was the wrong color blue, so I just did the 5 bows. I mentioned this, I think, in a recent video, or not a recent video, a video a while back. I said how I like always line up the Simply Gilded bows. These, I think they're the 5mm ones in the sidebar. If you line them up properly, 5 bows will fit across perfectly, and someone told me that I blew their mind with that information because they had just been putting them down however they came out of the roll. So FYI, if you didn't know, 5 bows will line up perfectly in a 1.5-inch column. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I was going to say too, I did get a couple deco sheets with this kit, which was really nice because I had a lot of floral deco to work with, and so I did a lot of that. What I marked up top was that my self-review was due for work. I used a, Sweet Belle XOXO fancy box and a Paper Blush Bar little piece of paper. Why did I mark desk clean? What did I do? I must have just cleaned my desk. I don't know. My desk must have been really messy. Okay, down here, what I just marked with some stickers and deco from the kit, I marked that I started Noom, and I want to be really delicate when I'm talking about this because when I had posted that I was thinking about starting it on Instagram, and I immediately regretted it and took down the post because my inbox got flooded with you're perfect the way you are and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, y'all, so nice. Like, I know the intentions are so nice, but wasn't looking for any comments on my weight for sure. But just in general, I think I want to be cautious when talking about it. It's something I'm going to talk about, I think, going forward, because I'm trying to, do that right now. Noom is a diet app, basically, if you don't know. But anyways, I want to be cautious talking about it because it's so sensitive, like such a sensitive topic, and there's so much information out there from, different doctors and different studies and different registered dietitians, and there's so much out there. I don't want to tell anybody what they should be doing or be prescriptive in any way, shape, or form. That's not my goal. I don't want to make anybody feel badly about how they are right now or anything like that. It's just something I'm doing for me personally. Just because for me, I was not one of those COVID people who during quarantine, got super fit. I kind of quite the opposite, really. So I'm just trying to get a little bit back on track. And yeah, so I started it this day and it was really good this week. I think whenever you start something like that, you get really into it. I'm marking right here as I'm talking that I did, on Tuesday, I sat down and I did a lot of research on it and the foods that it encourages you, the kinds of foods it encourages you to eat. And I did a lot of different meal planning and grocery planning. I don't think we actually went to the grocery store this week, but I did a lot of planning that day. I used a little oven mitt from Miss and Meow to mark that. What else about Tuesday? I did a to-do list up top, which I don't normally do. A lot of times when I have little kind of more menial tasks, I wrote down that I paid rent and I had to schedule something with the cleaners and I had to mark my PTO. A lot of times when I have stuff like that, I'll put it in my actual functional planner, but I don't necessarily put it in my memory planner if I don't have room for it because it's kind of boring. But I thought that was a really cute checklist and I wanted to use it, so I pulled that in. I also used, this is where you could see I started using some paper shower deco. I used that red cup. I wanted more red in the spread. I felt like the deco had a lot of cute red elements, but the rest of the stickers in the spread didn't. So I tried to pull in some red paper shower deco, and I don't know how well that worked out. Now when I look at the planner, the paper shower red cups are like very red compared to a kind of pastel spread, but all good. Let's see, what else can I call? Oh, and then the snowflake at the bottom was from last year from Honey Inked. I don't know if I know she still has snowflakes. I'm waiting on a couple, but I don't know if she still has those available. I marked the Peloton up top. I had 2 meetings this day. I really like that the Pretty Pinko has these kind of like small boxes with some leaf deco that she includes in her kit. So I used that to mark meetings this week, and then cut up. I have been really enjoying cutting up my floral deco and kind of having it come out from the sides like that. So did that, and then the coffee cup, the kind of holiday mug, is from Paper Blush Bar. Again, that was a holiday sheet I got either last year or the year before. I also marked a trivia, kind of like happy hour that we did for work this day over Zoom, grocery shopping, and then I made some shrimp bowls that were really good. Okay, I'm going to answer another question, I think, because, Thursday was kind of boring. Let's see. Blank Jordan, she asked me, would you like your own pet? How many? Yeah, Steven and I definitely want a dog someday. I've always said I'd want like a dog once we get pregnant, which is not anytime soon. But right now I think we're having a good time not having any responsibility to anyone but ourselves. Before COVID, that meant that we could just pick up and go. Like if one of our friends was like, hey, you want to go to Tahoe for the weekend or something, if we were at work and we wanted to stay for a happy hour and, be out in the city until midnight or something without coming home, that was a non-issue. And that was like that's like in the part of the life we're in right now, that was a big deal to us. With COVID, it's a little bit different, I guess, but COVID's gonna, knock on wood, this will end at some point, so I think we're not quite ready for it. But I would, as soon as we're settled down a little bit more, I would love a dog. I can't imagine living my life without a dog. And then, okay, so oh gosh, Friday was when the madness started happening. I've talked about it before, but I'm a project manager. That's what I do for my work, and I work on a bunch of different projects, different types of projects, but all kind of similar with, similar time frames. And these days, Thursday night and Friday night were a disaster. I'm marking right here date changes. So I generally start working on the projects that I work on like 6 months in advance of them actually happening. So that's like what my timeline looks like. And this day, most of the projects that we were like going to work on spread out throughout the year, the powers above me pulled them all up. So most of them are now happening in Q2 and Q3. So I had to do so much work to kind of get caught up and catch everybody up that I'm responsible for informing on them. So I was working until 1:30 in the morning on Thursday night, kind of prepping for that. And then on Friday night, I was working until 2 in the morning, 2 in the morning to get all of that done, to where I was like in a place where no one else was going to get screwed over by that. It was so rough. It was so rough. And then like going into the holiday, oh my goodness, it was not good. So I also woke up early on Friday to try and get everything sorted too. If you want to know where any of those stickers are from, definitely let me know. On Saturday, I marked that I literally slept until noon. I don't think I've done that since, forever, like maybe since I was in college or something. Like when I say sleep until noon, like I was knocked out, and like Steven came in and woke me up at noon and was like, hey, it's noon. But I think that's what like 2 nights of working until 2 in the morning and then getting up early to work before work, like it was just a mess. So I marked that with a miss and meow. little sticker and then some deco from the kit. And then here I just marked, I had a very lazy day, obviously. After that, I did not do anything. Like, this was one of those days where I just didn't get up off the couch at all, like literally at all. And I needed that. That's what my body needed. So I used a paper shire sticker. I put some Giving Girl foiled bows over across all the stockings. I did manage to edit a haul video while I was on the couch all day. And then in the evening, Steven and I watched Elf, which is one of the movies for me that, like, I don't know if you're like this, I'm sure you are, but there's Christmas movies that, like, you have to watch every Christmas Eve, every Christmas season, and Elf is one of those for me. I've probably seen it like 20 times, but Steven actually, I think, really wanted to watch it, so we watched Elf that night. The Grinch is the other one with Jim Carrey, which we also watched that this holiday season. Okay, on Sunday, I marked that I slept in again. Not quite as odd, it wasn't until noon, but I did sleep in again. Was still catching up on sleep. I used, again, a paper shire, kind of poinsettia, and little hot chocolate coffee sticker, so cute. I layered some bows. That bow is from the Pretty Pink Co. And the, Giving Girl little... the heart is from the Pretty Pink Co. and the bows from the Pretty Pink Co. No, oh my god, I'm losing it. The bows from the Giving Girl. I had a lazy day that day, filmed a video, and posted a haul too. So anyways, okay, that is everything for these two spreads. Hope you're enjoying the double spreads, the double plan with me's. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, always happy to hear feedback about the double plan with me's. Let me know if you like the speed of this one better, if you didn't like the last one. But I think that's pretty much it for me for now. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're staying safe.